Hello everyone! Today we will be painting donut peaches. This is a really interesting looking fruit, so I wanted to give it a go, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. For today's tutorial, I'm going to be using the Sublime Watercolor pack and the mixed canvas that is included in the pack. Everything will be linked below. So to draw these peaches, I used this photo as a reference, so I've done that sketch already and you can download it and insert it like this. So go to add and insert a photo. And so here is the sketch. And let's just go to the layers panel and insert a new layer. As for the brush, we'll be using the bold rough brush. And I'll be using the same color palette from last week, the loose rose one, and just choose new colors as I go. So first, I'm going to pick out a very light pink and start to color the peach as a base. And I'm not going to color the entire peach because peaches are multicolored, so I do want to color in different areas with different colors. So let's just speed it up for now. At this stage, I want to pick out a lighter pink, so to do that, I'm going to go to value and bring down the number for this value here, like S. I don't know what that stands for, but bring down the percentage and it'll pick up a lighter pink. I want to use different variations of pink, so that is a method that you can use to pick up lighter shades. Also, I'm using a light yellow to fill in this space. Once you're done coloring, you can grab a basic blender and just blend out all of these colors so that everything is smooth. We don't want to have transitions here, so I'm just going to blend it all out. This is our base layer, so we'll keep on adding new layers to add more color. So here's a new layer, and now we'll have to pick out a new color. I think I'll choose this light pink. It's an orangey pink. And I'm just going to add some strokes here and there, and you can just follow along. Okay, so once you've added some strokes, we're going to take the basic blender and blend out these strokes so that it looks like real watercolor. When you blend, it is really important that you blend with the shape. So keeping in mind that this peach has a flat cylinder shape, so following that shape when you blend is really important. Once that's done, let's make a new layer so that we can keep on adding new colors. I'm going to pick out a darker pink now, a slightly reddish pink, and add on more strokes. We're gradually adding color, and this way you don't have to make mistakes by adding colors on the same layer. Again, I'm blending it all out, and make sure you don't blend diagonally like this because that's going against the grain, right? If you're happy with your work, then we can merge all of these layers together. And then we'll make a new layer on top, and we'll keep on adding different colors and patterns as needed. You can use darker yellows and darker pinks to add more of like a deeper tone to this peach. As always, blend it out so that it looks smooth and natural. So it looks good at this point, so I'm going to merge all of the layers together and start to fill in these gaps using a clipping mask layer. So make that a clipping mask layer on top, and I'm going to pick out this darker yellow, and you can use these stamps, for example splotch, to fill in these areas. There are some gaps here, so you can use the stamps to fill them in. After you're done, you can merge the layers together like this. Now we're going to create a new layer to make the center have more depth and create a shadow underneath the leaf. So let's grab a dark red, and we're going to use the bold rough brush again. And we're just going to outline this area here to create depth. And then just draw a line like this to create a shadow for the leaf. So make sure that it follows the shape of the leaf here. Let's grab the tiny blender brush and soften up these areas. So we'll want these edges to be a lot more softer. The bottom side of the line should be left as it is, but we'll just blend out the top portion. Next, we'll color the stem, so let's make a new layer and pick out a dark brown. And I'm just going to color it in. You can also use a darker shade of brown to make it look more 3D. On a new layer, I'm coloring the leaf using a light green. As you can see, it's looking quite flat, so we'll have to enhance it by adding a new layer and adding a darker shade of green to it. Just going to add a line here and there, just like how we've enhanced the peach with different colors on top. As always, you'll want to blend the lines out. Just like how we've filled in the gaps with the peach, I'm using the splotch stamp to add more color to the leaf and just trying to see if it's looking good or bad. So once you've added a decent amount of stamps and strokes, you should be done with the first peach. And for the second peach on the bottom, you basically use the same method, but one thing that I would like to note is that this area right here would require more shading just so that we can create a three-dimensional look indicating that there is a shadow here. And of course, blend it out to make it look like real watercolor. So that is it for today's tutorial. Hope you all had fun. In the end, I added an extra leaf and shadow on the bottom to make it look more realistic. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.